There we go. Pretty nice. Then I can just pull this off here. And then it got it up to 35 PSI, so you could preset it. That way you don't overfill it. If you've ever been driving around and your tire pressure gets low, you know how frustrating it can be to find somewhere to pump up your tires. So luckily there's a solution. I got this portable tire pump sent to me to make a video about. All right, let's go ahead and open this thing up and take a look at it. All right, here's everything that you get in the box here. Comes with an instruction manual right there. And then here's the unit itself. It's got a little bit of weight to it, so that feels pretty nice. Looks like it's got the controls right there. There's a little cover here. It's also got a USB, looks like a USB out on there, so you could also charge a USB device with it. And then it's got a USB-C in right here. And then it's also got the DC in. I think I saw in the picture there that you can charge this with your car, with your cigarette plug in your car. Or you could charge it with your USB-C. Comes with a little pouch right here. All right, so here's this would go into your car, into your cigarette plug there. And then it's got the USB to USB-C cord right here. And then it's got a couple of little different fittings right here. So it looks like you can also pump up a bicycle tire or a basketball or different things there too. Here's all the little different pins it comes with. Here's the bicycle pump right here. You could pump up a bicycle or your wheelbarrow pump, any kind of tire you have that's got that on there as well. And then this also can be used to pump up your car. And it's got your little fittings here for all your different things you could pump up. See if it's got any charge in it. Looks like it's got a battery indicator on there. So when you touch it there, it shows you how much charge you have. There's a cover on here. We'll go ahead and pull that off. There we go. When you hold the button down, you get the setting right there, and it tells you all the different settings on there. So it looks like go this way here. Okay, there's the first one. There's automotive. There's motorcycle. There's bicycle. There's basketball. And there's DIY. And then back to automotive. All right, I'm going to go ahead and try it out here on the car. Okay, let's see. It says the tire pressure's at 34 PSI. So that's really nice that it's got a pressure gauge right there. And then we'll go to the automotive right there, 34 PSI. And let's see, we want to go to 35 PSI. So I got it set to 35 PSI by putting the arrow up. There we go. Pretty nice. Then I can just pull this off here. And then it got it up to 35 PSI, so you could preset it. That way you don't overfill it. So I got it on DIY here, and then I just screwed this little nozzle in the top there. Then when I turn it on, it blows air out of the top, so that's pretty nice. So the same thing here with the other nozzles. You just screw them in right here. So if you wanted to pump up a basketball here, you just screw this in. And now this becomes a pump there to inflate a basketball. Just turn it on. And then just blows air out of the tip there to inflate your ball. But of course you would go over to your basketball there at 8 PSI. And then I think it's got a USB charger on here to charge up a device. We'll go ahead and try that real quick. All right, I'm testing out the charger. I got the USB plugged in here, and then I got the USB-C plugged into my phone, and it's charging my phone up there, so that's pretty nice. This would also be great to take camping with you. If you have an air mattress you want to pump up, or if you need a flashlight in your camping tent there, because you can just turn this on here, and then you got a nice light for your camp there. And then if you have emergency, you could take this with you while you're hiking as well. And if you have an emergency, you could signal that you're having some issues. Or if you just need to see at night, you got the flashlight down here. You just got to hit the power there. And then you got your flashlight down there, pretty nice. So you got a nice flashlight there. And then just hold it down to turn it off. And then you'd also have a way to recharge your devices. If you took this hiking with you, you could charge your phone up there, or you could charge your camera if you're taking pictures along the way, like with your GoPro or something. So it's pretty nice. That's what the bottom looks like. So yeah, this is actually a lot more than just a portable air pump there. You got a lot of different things you can do with it. You got a light, you got a phone charger, you also got a DIY blower there to blow air around, and you got your flashlight, and then you got your emergency light, and then you also got your room light or your spotlight, whatever you want to call it up there. So yeah, this thing's pretty nice.